Oh, hello. Would you like to know more about Fabliaux? Let me tell you all about it. The Fabliaux motif is mostly a satirical type of story which originated in France during the 13th century. It is a short story with a clear plot, and most of the time the stories are anonymous. For instance, The Miller's Tale by Geoffrey Chaucer. This is John the Carpenter. This is his fairly young wife, Alison. And this is Nicholas, a young astronomy student. Nicholas was madly in love with Alison, but she was married to John the Carpenter. Alison was also in love with Nicholas, but what can they do? She's married to John. Then Nicholas had an idea. He tells John that there is a big flood coming. The only way to stay safe is to stay in a barrel hanging on the top of the roof. Once the flood arrives, they would cut the ropes and float on the surface of the water. That night, when John fell asleep in his barrel, Alison and Nicholas sneaked out and finally spent the night together. During that night, John suddenly woke up from someone screaming, "Water!" He thought the flood had begun and he cut the ropes. He fell on the ground in his barrel and was injured. People around him laughed and John was very embarrassed. But then why is this a Fabliaux? It is satirical because Nicholas tricked John and John was humiliated. It is also a short story because it has a quick plot, and normally those stories have 20 to 1300 lines per story. Well, now you know what a Fabliaux motif is. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Created using Powtoon.